Doll here, coming at you with another video. And in this video, I want to get right to it. The comment that I'm going to read you right now literally explains everything. This is all I want for every person watching this video, whether you like me or not. This is what I want for you. So, KD said, my personal testimony. Sorry, it's so long. It is, but it's good. Wait a minute. I went natural when I was 13, November 25th. Honestly, I went natural because I damaged my hair from overprocessing with relaxers. For the past 10 years, my hair could not pass my shoulders. 10 years into being natural, I realized, damn, I've been doing this natural stuff for 10 years. I thought I would be one of those girls with hair to their knees by now. This ain't working. After that, I ditched the natural hair community and just did what felt right and logical to me. The first thing I did was go back to a comb and brush instead of using finger detangling. My ends started looking fuller. Next, I went back to blow drying my hair every week since that's what my mom did when I was a kid. I also stopped spending hours on wash day. I went back to the basics, shampoo and conditioner. At that time, I was still unconsciously following natural hair rules, so I kept on doing the rice water treatments and deep conditioning treatments as a conditioner every week. I was still happy because my hair finally grew past my shoulders. I was close to collarbone length, okay? By the present time, my hair was close to my armpit length, but at a cost. I started noticing scalp issues. I was suffering from unbearable itching. My sebum was literally crystallizing on my scalp and it caused small scabs. Then I noticed some thinning at my crown. I was scared. I am huge on manifesting, the law of attraction, baby. Subliminals and all of that. Sorry, it's long, so I had to swipe over. One night before I went to bed, I asked to be led in the right direction for my dream hair. In parentheses, sometimes all you gotta do is ask. The next thing I know, I started seeing Cyn Doll everywhere. I didn't know about your channel, but I kept seeing people making comments on different channels. Go look up Cyn Doll, she's the truth. Oh, thank you. Oh, Cyn Doll is the GOAT and we'll get y'all right together, etc. I finally went to your channel. From then on, everything just makes sense. No exaggeration. I felt like I was confused for 12 years and then suddenly everything was answered for me. First video I watched was the stop using rice water video. I was like, huh? As far as I knew, rice water was the truth. I then binge watched all of Cyn Doll's videos, both in the YouTube channel and in the Guru 101 group. Oh, you remember, boo? Oh, hey. I went on her Amazon store and bought all of the Silk Press low porosity hair product recommendations. I bought the Design Essential Peppermint collection. I also bought a hair scrub, not the one recommended, it was sold out. That had similar ingredients to the Peppermint collection. When all the products came in the mail, I had box braids for 2 months. My roots were very matted and my scalp was crying for help. I spent 3 days taking my time to oil detangle my hair. The tangles were combing out relatively easily. I remember wetting the small section of my hair to see the difference, and I noticed how my hair seemed to be more matted when it was wet. That was enough evidence for me to know that I would never wet detangle again. I tried the scalp scrub and the peppermint shampoo and conditioner. It's going over. I would never wet detangle again. Here we are. I tried the scalp scrub and the peppermint shampoo and conditioner. It felt like heaven. It burned on my crown where I was experiencing the most of the crystallized sebum and scabs, but overall my hair felt relieved. After I got out of the shower, my hair felt softer than it has felt in years. I used my leave-in conditioner and worked it into my hair, and then I used my heat protectant blow dry spray both from Design Essentials. I bought a nozzle attachment for my blow dryer, and I used with a blow dryer brush. After that, I was done. I just braided my hair in a simple half cornrow, in simple cornrows, and wore a half wig for the next week. I did the steps in the 7-day challenge. Today was wash day, and I started my second week into the 7-day challenge. It's also 3 weeks since I found out about Cyn Doll. My hair has changed. It feels like I got a new head of hair. My scalp itching has decreased significantly. My hair is so shiny. I never knew my hair could be so dark and shiny. I always thought I had a grayish tint to my hair. Now I know it was probably years of buildup. Also, my hair is softer than ever. How is my hair softer than this Asian hair I got in my head now? How, Sway? Right now, I'm just focused on maintaining the 7-day challenge and treating my scalp and clipping away my dead ends. This is literally all I have ever wanted. Whenever I make a video, I'm sorry if I may seem a little aggressive, but you know, it's kind of two sides to me, which we'll talk about in a second. I just want you guys to know that every video that I make is so you can get this result, because she had been trying Team Natural stuff and doing all of these get quick stuff and all of this stuff, and then in 7 days she was able to undo over 10 years of damage. You heard it from her, not for me. So you guys, I am always only trying to help. I'm sorry if so what up? So much stuff going on. So we just decided to separate so she could be herself. And then I could be myself. Alright, dog, so Cyn Doll don't want to talk about it. She don't want to address it. So I chemically dye over henna. And here's what happened to my hair. This is what we are watching. Now I do know this is the same girl who puts the aloe vera on her scalp. This is the same, but it's okay because I really like her. She like super cute. So I don't really understand what y'all could possibly be tagging me in, because she's really dope and I've never used her products, but I heard that they were like in Ulta and stuff. So let's see, because I think y'all probably being extra like usual.
Hey. Stay tuned to the end of this video for an exclusive promo code.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today's gonna be kind of a quick video. I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on with my hair, because in my last video I was talking about my hair color and how crazy.
I'm real, but I'm not a hater. She is cute.
It's really nice to know that a lot of you guys feel me on some of the things that were kind of driving me insane. Just to know that you're not the only one who's.
I didn't watch it, so I don't really know what she's talking about.
Because I had colored my gray hair with henna and indigo to turn it black, but over time and with washing your hair, the henna has.
Pause really quick, and I know I'm probably supposed to be reacting. Oh, what is a reaction video? You're supposed to watch it then talk. Oh, we're not gonna do that. The very first problem, and this is how Cyn feels about henna, but she said it all nice and sweet and cute. But I'm gonna say it like this: henna never rinses out of your hair. Ever. If you go to any colorist, any cosmetologist, and you go and say, oh, I want my hair platinum blonde, or I want honey blonde, or I want some highlights, they're gonna have you fill out a card and just for them to get more information on you. And the main thing that most stylists are looking for is the presence of henna, because henna never leaves the hair's cortex. This is a fact. It is not up for debate. You can ask any colorist walking the face of this earth. Henna never leaves the hair shaft, and it can only be extracted out through a color extraction with a actual hair extraction product. Bleach, it could be taken out with lightener, but for the most part, henna can only be extracted with a lifter, with a lightener, okay? Is no, henna didn't rinse out your hair, sis. Henna only rinse off that surface layer. Henna never leaves the hair shaft, ever. But, okay.
Faded out. So I basically had soft black in my hair with like a henna red, and then as my gray grew in, gray hair. So I had 3 hair colors, and it was just kind of driving me insane. It was making my hair look crazy, making me look old and crazy, and really making my hair look thin, and my parts look like they were thinning because the gray almost gives the like illusion of disappearing hair. And so I was like, you know what? Like, I don't want to spend 2 days doing henna and indigo to have it just fade out. Like, it's a lot of work. And so I was like, I'll probably just put a box dye on it. And as I was reading through your comments, a lot of you guys were like, don't put the box dye over the henna. And I actually didn't know that this was like a thing. So thank you guys so much for telling me that. I did not know that henna and chemical dye were like an issue. The only thing that I knew off the top of my head about henna and chemical dye was that if you put henna on your hair, you can't dye like a light color over it. So I didn't know that they actually react in a negative way.
The reason that you can't put color over it is because you putting color on top of the henna that's still inside of the cortex, because it don't ever leave. So when you're coloring your hair, you're actually opening the cuticle to open the cortex of the hair. The cortex of the hair is where your melanin lives. So whenever you are coloring your hair, you're opening the cuticle to get to the cortex to remove or to impart artificial pigment. But like I said, henna never ever ever leaves the hair's cortex unless you manually take it out with a hair stripping product. So
can react in a negative way. So I looked into it before I made the leap into dyeing my hair. And so thank you for the warnings. And what I found was actually very interesting. I did henna and indigo my hair before, and I believe that I dyed over that, and I didn't have any issues. So I was like, I was like, okay, I don't remember anything bad happening to my hair then. I've always used the same henna, Henna Souk. I trust Henna Souk. Henna Khadija is amazing. She knows her stuff, and she is all about the all natural.
I know I'm not gonna make it through this video. People gonna get mad at me when I say this. A henna artist, someone who does henna, is not educated enough to tell you about the way that henna reacts in the hair shaft. Just like if you go to the doctors and you have an issue with your brain, they're not gonna call in a lung surgeon, because a lung specialist or a lung surgeon doesn't know and has not spent his entire career studying the brain. He's been studying the lungs. So somebody who does henna, all she knows is how it reacts with the skin, but she has no idea how henna reacts to the hair. But if you come in and you want to buy it, she gonna give it to you, sis. But henna don't go in the hair. And peep game, she can tell you stuff about henna on your skin and everywhere else, but she don't know. Only thing she knows, when you say she know her stuff, the only stuff that she knows, baby, is about henna, like as putting it on your skin as a tattoo, not in the hair shaft. Your cortex. Ooh, sweet baby Ray Jenkins. Ooh, sweet baby Daniel.
I trust her henna, and I've never had an issue with dyeing over it. So I wanted to look into it. I did a little research into why some of you guys are saying don't put a chemical dye over your hair after you've henna. And what I found was that just like everything else in the world, all henna is not created equal. Some hennas have less natural ingredients added to them than other hennas, specifically metallic salts and PPDs. PPDs can be found in like black hennas, those kind of fake hennas, and it's a toxin that is added to it, a chemical toxin that's made to turn your hair black. The issue with PPDs are that they're a toxin. It's a toxic chemical, and it can be absorbed through the skin and cause damage to your organs. It can cause cancer. It's just a really bad ingredient. And then there's also metallic salts that can be added to your henna, and this is to enhance the color of the henna dye. The issue with metallic salts in chemical dyes, especially if your chemical dye has ammonia in it, if you use a henna with metallic salt and then you dye your hair with ammonia on top of it, they're going to react. It can melt your hair. It can cause your hair to turn this really ugly color of green. It can be detrimental to your hair. Those are kind of the two biggest issues. Like if you have used a compound henna, a henna that has metallic salts, or PPD, a henna that has been tampered with in order to increase the color or enhance the color, that can be dangerous when adding anything on top of it. But just to let y'all know, especially all henna, regardless of what kind it is, lives in the hair shaft forever. Regardless of what type of henna it is, it lives in the hair shaft forever. All henna never leaves the cortex.
Even the most organic version never leaves the hair shaft. It is
that's
permanent.
basically what I got out of it. So I was like, okay, want to avoid. And so the first thing I did was I checked the Henna website, and I was like,
you want to avoid metallic salts. Okay.
And thank goodness in her facts it says no PPDs, no metallic salts, and I was like, hallelujah, thank goodness. Okay, because I didn't know about this before. I just knew that Henna Souk's henna was like all natural.
So you know
and
metallic salts are bad.
This is why it's good to make all natural choices. When you make, I mean, I have nothing against chemical. Let me not say that, because I still do use chemical products, but just try to be careful with what you use. Buy from reputable sources.
Like using henna in the hair is just as bad as using it permanent color. It's just as bad. Both live in the cortex forever.
So there's no clear at that point, but I also wanted to double check the hair dye that I purchased, and it is also ammonia free. So I was clear on the henna side, and I was clear on the chemical dye side. So I was like, hey, let's go. So I just decided that I would move
color did you
forward
use?
with the box.
And it's color you dye your clothes.
With that being said, if you have ever hennaed your hair, if you want to go back to chemical dye, you really do need to make sure that the henna that you use does not have those two ingredients in it, the PPD and the metallic salts. And if you want to be extra safe, I would just go with a hair dye that does not have ammonia in it, just to be extra safe. And also spot test. And the other thing that I took note of before I dyed my hair was how long has it been since I headed my hair?
You're so
and it has been well over a month and a half. So if you are gonna dye your hair,
it's like watching somebody run into a train and you can't say nothing. You just watch them run.
The sources that I was researching recommend that you at least give it 3 to 4
If you
months.
put
I did a little research into content from people who dye their hair black, and it seemed to be that there was one brand that kept popping up as like a really
That's why you don't use box color, because it's full of metallic salt.
Garnier Olia Brilliant Color. So I just went to my local Target, and I wanted to actually do a jet black kind of color, but they only had one, and I have a lot of hair, and so
my lip is shaking.
I'm gonna have to get black amethyst. So I got this one,
lip is
so I could buy 2 boxes
my lip
of it,
is
so to
sweating
make
on
sure
the
that
top
it
and
went out, and I actually ended up using both of these. Hey guys, just popping in. I just want to clarify that I only used the dye for my roots, and then just like halfway down, which is why I'm only showing you the bottom of my head. As you can see, like the henna color is still here, and my natural color is still here. So yeah, 2 boxes covered my roots only, and then like a little bit down. I didn't bother doing the ends because I really don't have that much gray hair on my ends, and also I don't really care. It's just mostly like my roots that are annoying. But I just want to clarify that in case you're like looking to buy the dye on your own, and so that you don't buy too much or too little. So I only used it on my roots and down. Okay, bye. This is kind of like a auburn black. It's like a softer black. Has kind of reddish undertones. It has a little bit more dimension. Maybe I'll like it. I dyed my hair following the directions in the box, and it literally was so quick. I put this on my hair. By the time
you just talked all about metallic and how metallic salt is bad,
just to see it actually,
and all box hair color is metallic salt. Don't take my word for it. Just Google box hair color. All you gonna see is metallic salt, 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 metallic salt.
Without further ado,
oh my god,
my melanin hair care textured stretch satin head wrap. I was actually wearing this in the last video, and you guys were asking me what it was. This is actually not teal. This is our sage color of our textured stretch satin head wrap. So without further ado.
That's a pretty color.
Da-da-da! Yay! She's back, baby! Yo, there's nothing like having your black hair back. You just, you just feel like yourself again. Took off 20 years. What the heck? Gray hair is so disrespectful, bro. Look at this hair. You guys, like, this turned out fabulous. Fabulous.
But if you wear right, you can do it though.
Okay.
But no, baby, because now you have a mixture of henna and metallic salt in your hair, because the henna didn't go anywhere. So now you got henna in the cortex, right? That's living there until you extract it out with a color extractor, right? So you got the henna sitting there. And then you went on top of the henna and put on the same metallic salt that you just got done telling everybody about. The ammonia in box color is not what you're worried about. That's not what you're worried about. What you're worried about in box hair color is the metallic salt. Box hair color is completely different. This is 1237. Metallic box color is completely different than professional hair color. Metallic hair, box hair color not only does it have metallic dyes in it, but it's not specially made for you. Box hair color is made for anyone and everyone. Notice how the girl that was on that box looked absolutely nothing like her, right? But the people who made it, Garnier knows that it's in Target, and every woman in every race and with every texture, with every sebum level, with every level of porosity, with everything, they're going to make a product with metallic salts that is powerful enough to lift everybody's hair. So when you go in to see a professional and you sitting down with a consultation, she know your sebum level. If she good, she knows everything to do. That's why we got 5 volume, 10 volume, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. We have all of these different levels of volumes because that's what's gonna determine what level of developer we use. You make the color formulation specifically for each client. My formulation, well, yeah, our formulation was never just one size fits all. Every time I have ever done hair, okay, anytime we've ever done hair, it has always been made for that person. That's it. Every client that comes in, even if everybody get the same exact color, like everybody get the same chocolate brown, the formulation is never going to be the same. One person may get 20 volume, one may get 30, one may get 40, right? One may get 5, one may do no lift at all. But when you do box color, it's the highest level that it can possibly be, so that way no matter who comes and picks that box color up, it is strong enough to last. So I'm not being stank, but it's like it's come on, dog, like we just gotta do more research before we make videos, because people who don't know any better will be like, oh, I got henna in my hair, so let me go buy box color. No. So if you already did all of that work to make sure that your henna don't have metallic in it, you went back and got a box color which is formulated with metallic salt. All box color is formulated with metallic salt. It's a fact. It's been around for Lord help me in the midnight hour church. I'm sorry. She is so beautiful. I just, oh Lord, oh my chest, my lips sweating, my nose, my nostrils. 237. Okay, I mean 1237.
Comes with like a conditioner in the box. But literally every single video that I watched, every blog post that I read said that this sucked. So girl, I didn't.
Because hair weathering takes anywhere from 5 to 15 years to show up. Anywhere from, I'm sorry, anywhere from 5 months to 15 years to show up. Hair weathering, look it up.
Not that one. And a plastic cap, and I kind of just let it sit for like 30 minutes, even though it doesn't say to deep condition. I was actually a little bit afraid that it might pull the color out, because it literally does not say deep condition your hair, but I just wanted to make sure that it was conditioned. Oh my God. And it didn't pull the color out. I think it came out beautifully, and I feel
it's
so good. Like I feel like myself again, and like I know the gray is gonna grow back, but
oh God, baby,
when it grows back, I got you. When you come back, I got something for you. Gray, I'm ready now. I got you. And there's a lot of targets in my area, so if I got it, I don't know if it's gonna pick it up on camera, but some of my grays look a little purple because the undertone of the black is like that auburn purplish reddish. So I do have like a little bit of purple highlights, but I actually don't mind them. No, I don't mind having subtle highlights. I really don't. I just don't want 3 colors in my hair, and I don't want bright red that like sticks out from black. And the purple is very subtle, and so I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cute, and it adds a little bit more interest in the sunlight. So I don't mind it at all. These are my results. I was able to dye over the henna successfully. The henna and indigo, because I used
whenever something say ammonia free, they have to put something else in its place for the ammonia.
from now on.
Like, so there's something just as damaging there. It's just not ammonia. They just put a word that you don't know.
To dye my hair just because I just don't have time for it. It took a lot of time.
Like sugar-free stuff. Sometimes sugar-free is worse than actual sugar.
My hair every
because it's a sweetener.
Literally,
It don't mean it's better. It just don't got sugar.
In 3 weeks, and the indigo was fading out so fast. So like, so this is it, guys. I can't stop touching it. I just feel so beautiful and so young and so like just I feel like how I feel inside. Like there's nothing worse than feeling like your young self and then looking in the mirror and being like, whoa, who is that old lady? Like that makes you just feel 1,000 times worse when you don't look how you feel.
Don't do it like she did. Yes. Keep doing your research like she said.
Growing older is hard.
Yes,
but anyway, I hope that this video was helpful. If anybody was looking to dye over henna, please do your research first into what henna you used and just overall look into it yourself to just verify, make sure that it works with the products that you have. I don't
want you to read because you so beautiful. I'm not attacking you or nothing. Come on, dog. How we gonna start the video talking about how bad metallic salts are and then in the video putting metallic salt in your hair? Oh my god, that's like having a full video about how damaging dairy is and then drinking a whole gallon of milk at the end. You can color does not, oh Lord help me, and oh your saints, yes, oh. Real quick, color, and this is a fact, you can research it, go ask any colorist anywhere on this planet, okay? Not just in America, anywhere. You cannot lift color with color, okay? So even if you using professional grade color, right? And let's say you had dark brown on your hair and you wanna go blonde, I can't lift your hair with pigment. I can't get the color out with pigment. You can only extract color with a color extractor or lightener, right? So henna works the same exact way that permanent hair color does, which is why it's so crazy that everybody thinks that henna is better for your hair than permanent hair color is, because permanent hair color lives in the cortex until you extract it out, and henna lives in the cortex until you extract it out, okay? That's why when she put the metallic salt in her hair, it had that chemical reaction with the henna, right? And it gave her those purple hues, all right? And though the box color also has metallic salts in it, so when the metallic salt meets hair without melanin, aka gray hair, what it does, it leaves the undertone, which is metallic colors. Think of metallic in your head. When you see metallic, right, what is the hue that it lets off? Purples and blues, right? Oh, yes. So that's what happened, you guys. I really need y'all to pay attention to stuff, because this is the thing. And then y'all get mad when I come out and I get all irritated. Y'all be like, oh, she's so sane. Oh, she's so nasty. Oh, she's so rude. But no, like, everybody, let's think. It don't make no sense. We start off talking about how bad metallic dyes are and make sure that you only get henna without metallic dyes and without metallic salt. And then you turn around and use box color, which is formulated with metallic salt. That is the difference. The difference between box hair color and professional hair color is professional hair color is not made with metallic salts, okay? The type of ammonia that is in professional hair colors is the type that is made and formulated for hair. Not to mention, licensed cosmetologists have Olaplex to mix in, and even if you don't use Olaplex, there are other things that you can use to make sure you normalize the hair color for your client. But there is no normalizing box color, and there's no normalizing metallic. So if y'all, I hope this answered your question. Everybody was asking me what I think. I think that y'all need to know there is no, even if you want to go this route, that's fine, but understand that if you keep going on, every time you retouch, you're putting a new layer of metallic on top of the hair, right? Every time you color. new layer of metallic on top of the hair. And then whenever, if you ever want to strip your hair, then you're going to have to do a long drawn out color extraction. And that's just like 10 times worse, 100 times worse than it would have been if you would have just went to a professional, or if you would have went to Sally's. Because peep game, if y'all really need to color y'all hair and you don't want to go to a hairstylist, there's nothing wrong with that. Do not buy your hair color from Target. Go to Sally's. Sally's and Cosmoprof is the same company, right? A lot of people don't know this, but Sally's and Cosmoprof are owned by the same exact company. Sally's and Cosmoprof is the same company, but Cosmoprof is the professional version of Sally's. You can only go in there, and Cosmoprof stands for Cosmetology Professionals, is what Cosmoprof stands for. Cosmetology Professionals is what Cosmoprof stands for. So you can only shop inside of Cosmetology Professionals with a cosmetology license. That's why it's called Cosmoprof. But then Sally's is owned by the same company, but they're just the version that you can go into without a cosmetology license. The regular consumer can go inside of there. So you have Clairol in there. You have so many other brands that you can use other than doing box hair color from Target. Sis, the box hair color that you get from Target is not better than the hair color that you get from Sally's, sis, because it's made by the same people. Sally's and Cosmoprof are the same company, sis. So when you go and you buying an actual hair product made by hair professionals, when you buy hair color from Sally's, but when you buy hair color from Target or Walmart, you buying something that's just made by some random company that's just making stuff to get your money. Most of the time, whenever you use Clairol Professionals don't have lotion, body spray, but L'Oreal or whoever the hell, like, ooh, baby, ooh, Sugarfoot, come on, man, come on, dog, come on, Jeff, come on, Chuck, come on, man. Like, it's just, man, dog, like dog, I just, dog, like I love y'all so much. Oh, my heart and soul, I do, but we just gotta do better. As Black women, we gotta do better, because it's like millions of people gonna see, and millions of colorists that know all about metallic salt are gonna watch the video like, oh my gosh, she just told them not to use metallic and how bad metallic salt is for hair, which it is. And then she turned around and used metallic salt to color her hair. Okay, I love y'all. I hope everybody stay blessed. But we gotta get ready for this Amazon Live. So I ain't gonna be on Amazon Live. She don't even let me like come to Amazon at all. Like, she make me take a nap when she go on Amazon. But so I'm about to go to sleep. She about to put her eyebrows and stuff on or whatever. But just stay blessed, man. Man, gangs, that's all I'm on, man. So I hope it wasn't too bad, you guys. I'll try to make sure that things stay separate. So from now on, you know, if that version of me bothered you, like, I can't control it, you know, and if it bothers you, just pay attention to the title of my videos from now on. And if it says Black Kermit, then if you easily offended, you shouldn't watch it. Remember how in my lives I put, don't watch if you sensitive? So it's just gonna be Black Kermit instead. Black Kermit is gonna be there. All right? So that's how you gonna know. I love you. And again, I'm sorry if anybody is offended. It's Cyn Doll here. So like I said, in the future videos, if you want to talk to me, it'll be Cyn Doll at the end. But it'll say Black Kermit at the end if it's the other, spicy version. Hopefully this can, give peace to everyone. I love you guys. I'm gonna go calm her down. Okay?